The uncle said that this papaya tastes very good, and when it's ready to be harvested, he will pass me one. By the way, this one can eat or not? This one. Hi everybody, today I'm at the Serangoon Gardens estate. I'll be showing you a lovely home where you can do wonders. Okay, it's taken us about 8 minutes, 20 seconds, and we are at the house already. Land size is about 2,800 square feet, single story, is a semi-D. The front of the house is close to 11 meters, so a lot of room for you to decide what you want to do to the house. The depth of it is about 24 point something meters, and this house is a very rectangular plot, so it's easy for you to do your planning. The frontage faces southwest direction, which means that the afternoon sun will come in from the right hand side in a diagonal angle. This kind of house, if you want to do a full rebuild, then what potentially the homeowners could do is to flip the direction of the house around such that the kitchen and most of the bathroom areas or the damp areas can be facing the west sun direction. And because it is a semi-D where you have to leave a setback of 2 meters at the back and the sides, these are potentially the areas that you can use it as a garden area or a lap pool. In this floor plan here, what we propose is that the lap pool be placed at the area of the high retaining wall so that you have your privacy when you are doing your lap swim. And it's important that we make use of these areas for the light to get into the house. And if you look at the plan carefully, we propose a lift. This kind of lift, you could do a glass lift where it can potentially draw skylight from the top, and right through level 1, level 2 and level 3 you have this bubble lift where it is surrounded by glass, and this allows the light to pass through into the homes where originally these are the dark areas. In this floor plan, what we proposed was to build this staircase, something like those that you see in the hotel. You can get up to the stairs not in just one direction, and from here when you get up to the second level, you are at the family area, and then from here in the master room, the view is facing the front of the house, because if you don't make use of that, there's no other space that this master room can look out into. But you can see that the way we do for the bathrooms, we push it right to the end that it takes into the space of the other common room, because for this particular common room, they have that area that the room can look out into without looking into the direction of the afternoon sun. I'm going to show you the interior of the house, because I realized that quite a number of buyers, even though they want to do an absolute rebuild later on, the initial plan was to come and stay in it so that they can start to do the drawings, do the submissions later on, or some of them might be accumulating funds for the rebuilding later. So right here when you enter, it is a little shed area where they put their barang-barang, like use it as their storeroom, and you enter the house via the kitchen. Come. Living area quite big, very squarish, rectangular. You can put a long sofa, and then your dining table is here. And immediately next to the living area and dining area is one of the rooms. You can see this mattress over here is like the size of a king mattress. This room here, used by the owner as a study, can fit a very long piece of wardrobe. You can put a queen bed even, and your study desk is here. Common bathroom is here, and then this part here is the master room, and then your attached bath is right here. Let's get to the outside of the house. Obviously, this building has not been pushed up to the maximum, and you can see around you here, there's no IC, there's no sewage pipe that runs around. As far as the high retaining wall is concerned, if you do not want to put in the lap pool, then you can put some very tall plants so that when you are at the living area from here, you look into this lovely space with all the greeneries that you have put up for yourself. And if you were to put a lap pool here, you can imagine doing your swims with a lot of privacy. And if you have a chance to visit those homes with basement, you will realize that heat rises and cold air descends, and a lot of times in these basement areas, that is the part of the house that is the most windy. So if you can make use of this high retaining wall and flip the whole space around such that the entire family, when you're doing your lap swims over here, or you are at the living or the dining area, you are clear away from the full sight of the passerbys from the front, then this could potentially be a lovely home for you. As you come into BloxHome Drive, I can tell throughout the entire recording, I've only seen one vehicle that passed through. You look at this street, it is not a true road where people need to use it to get out of the estate. Most of the people, they use this road only because they live here, and it's very quiet. You can hear the birds chirping right in the background. I'm not sure whether the mic is able to capture that. Alright, that's all for the house. I hope you like what you have just viewed. And if you are interested to view the house physically, give me a call, Lawrence 9181-2454, and I will break off for my lunch. Bye-bye. The uncle said that this papaya tastes very good, and when it's ready to be harvested, he will pass me one. By the way, this one can eat or not? This one?